after his damaging loss yesterday, in which he what looked like he ruptures his Achilles, whatever. I don't know. I'm not no scientist, so I don't really understand this. But David Haye's been released from hospital after receiving treatment for his Achilles, whatever. But what's interesting is that they've done this all without surgery, and I heard earlier that he was going to be having surgery in the early hours of the day, but turns out that he hasn't. But a lot of boxing fans think that this injury was there before the fight. He did go to Munich to see a specialist surgeon about his ankle or something, so it may well have been a pre-existing injury, but it might have just got worse as the fight went on. I mean, we all know that Bellew did not beat Haye. Haye's leg beat himself. I mean, Haye was dominating the fight up until the point where he was getting knocked down in the 6th round because of his leg. But you know, the stupid thing about that is Eddie Hearn is now saying, I heard him say on IFL TV, well, Bellew just beat Haye, and Haye could have beaten Parker, could have beaten Wilder, could have beaten Anthony Joshua, so that's why I want him to be put in with Joseph Parker or Hughie Fury. I think that fight's been announced, so the winner of that, correct me if I'm wrong, but that's ridiculous because Tony Bellew was not doing enough to win the fight up until David Haye seemingly damaged his leg. But now Eddie Hearn's talking about getting him onto a world title shot against Joseph Parker, and I think Joseph Parker would knock him out. A healthy Joseph Parker with no problems with his leg would knock Tony Bellew out. Tony Bellew didn't leave the fight undamaged as well. He broke his hand, which is probably a less severe injury than David Haye's seemingly recurring ankle Achilles problem, whatever it is. But what is interesting was I was reading online some comments on a link to all of this, and people were saying that it was all a conspiracy, if you like, that David Haye planned for his Achilles to wherever, and he actually had a sprained ankle. I mean, that's ridiculous. You can't see somebody walking like that after breaking their Achilles, and why would he have a reason to fake a damaged leg? I mean, Tony Bellew was not going to do anything to it. Tony Bellew couldn't even knock him out after David Haye had lost his leg. You know? I mean, David Haye wasn't in any deep water until the point that he damaged his leg, and he did damage his leg, I think. I don't think it was a fake injury, whatever you might call it. Why would he do that? As always, Tony Bellew, that was a good performance as well. I think he won the first 2 rounds. He was doing quite well, I think, in and out movement. Very good footwork for a heavy lad. And keeping David Haye on his toes. He was boxing beautifully. I think he hurt Haye in the first round, but I think it might have also been a slip. I didn't watch it again, but it is what looked like a bit of a slip. David Haye stayed on his feet, of course, up until the 6th round. But let me know what you guys think about this. David Haye. Oh yeah, will he return? I mean, he's 36 years old. Does this leave him enough time to recover fully? I mean, if he doesn't require surgery, I'd expect him to return. But if he does require surgery, then maybe that's a different case altogether, and David Haye might be out forever. But David Haye's 36. There's not much time for him to rebuild from losses. Well, not humiliating, but as big as this. I mean, losing to a cruiserweight. Peace.